From a point of view habitually based on identity, sovereignty has caused direct impact in situations we face as the international community. Territorial disputes as one of the main ones.
As a solid emphasis of the preservation of states, without damaging their rights of self-determination, we are firmly certain about the sustainability of borders in the Middle East.
Nevertheless, we acknowledge the existence of insurgency and lack of governance that these nations may present, aspects that make the achievement of this purpose an uphill battle.
For this reason, we intend to treat the issue across the stages of organization and universally, bearing in mind the problems that each country might present.
We encourage every nation to keep proposing solutions, always taking into consideration a point of combining forces, in order to make every solution as ours.
Thank you, Delegate.
So, was my speech good?
It had a good structure, however, you have to make the peaks of your speech a bit louder. You're going to push with your voice and with your hands.
Harvard National Model of United Nations is the oldest and most prestigious competition of its kind, where more than 3,000 students from different places of the world gather in the city of Boston year by year, only to compete in this multicultural event. Everything with ideas of fraternity and world impulse for the solution to global situations.
Among the 180 universities these competitions gather, approximately there are us. HNMUN UCAB Guayana, one of the 5 representations of Venezuela in Harvard. However, the only one on behalf of the inland regions.
Being the only representation of inland regions signifies both compromise and obstacles, but in the end, we do it for one reason, and one reason only: be the change Venezuela needs right now.
Currently, Venezuela is one of the first nations providing other countries with migrants. It is one of the most dangerous places to live in because of insecurity, which is the result of a rotten society and people being forgotten by a corrupt government. Right now, the world is looking at us with disapproval, as a crowd that does nothing against the evident aggressor.
When we do fight against it, UCAB Guayana fights against it. Our weapons, negotiation, leadership, and will. Each weekend we gather to polish these skills. Each month we attend to national models to practice for a final competition. 16 years of effort have paid off increasingly, making us winners on Commission on Disarmament, historical disputes, social situations, and even non-governmental organizations. However, now we face a trailing step in a ladder to excellence: Venezuela's economy.
The minimum wage in Venezuela is 50,000 bolivars, which is equivalent to $15. And yes, we managed to survive. But surviving doesn't leave any time or space left for excellence, and this is why we ask for your support.
But the journey does not end when we come back home from Boston or when we win an award or a prize. We as HNMUN delegates use the tools that we have gained in the process to empower our country. We work in social labors in our community with children and elderly people. And on the other hand, we also work in workshops with schools to ensure the future of our delegation.
These are the reasons why we ask for your help. Help us empower the world through empowering our country.